They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. 2-1 loss team set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This is Mark Ingram, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
The ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the gun, Jackson taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. They'll roll him out right. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Check 48's the mic. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Gus Edwards, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Texans have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
He's got a man, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the Ravens' 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. Caught by Nelson left side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
48 months. 48 months. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Hey, check 24. Watch 29. Mike 48. Mike 48. I'm coming up for you.
And they run the option on 2nd down. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of it.
Under pressure, they got him again. J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Flush to his right. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable.
But it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Ravens first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Back to Mixon on first down. It's Steve McClendon that time who winds up getting him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
And Marquise Brown coming off of a solid rookie season, 46 catches, 584 yards, but he was never 100% in his rookie year. As head coach John Harbaugh talked about the foot injury that he played with throughout the season. Now they expect him to be 100% healthy, and when so, they'll see more of those plays that had everyone calling him Hollywood in college.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
His kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Texans 13, Ravens 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 33 yards that time.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Edwards. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It'll be a gain of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. They'll look to run with Edwards. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and
They'll try and run. Edwards. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Gus Edwards with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans push further out in front. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Curtis Samuel.
Curtis Samuel, 62 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It is safe.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Sliding out of the pocket. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And that'll be incomplete. Jackson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Let's hear it.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Mark Ingram.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Jackson on the
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
recovered. By the defense.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break. Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. A second spin. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Flushed out right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
On first down, it's Watson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Watson's pass.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Nelson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, that is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
First down.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big time.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. You had a big-time drive in that situation.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Eluding the pressure right. A short throw caught by Andrews. They had 2 straight 1st downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
Good catch there by Mark Andrews, who was Lamar Jackson's favorite target last year. They came in the same draft class and quickly got in sync with each other. Andrews led the team in receptions with 64 last year for 852 yards en route to his 1st Pro Bowl.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Four yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
And 4 yards to go.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Being chased out left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Baltimore.
Curtis Samuel with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens cut into that lead. And that will cut this lead down to 13. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun, Watson. Throw left side, complete. That's Fuller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Operating from the gun, Watson. And Nelson's got it here right side. Touchdown, Houston. J.J. Nelson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
The score, Texans 42. Ravens.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, rolling to his right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. Oh, got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 59 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Makes the score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. They begin the drive with Johnson. And some room to work. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's second down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
36.
Throwing again is Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack.
Second down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third down.
The Ravens on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's third and 3. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Steps away to his left. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
He's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney Merciless able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Third and 12.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. To throw again is Jackson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
19-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Watson. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Faking the give. Now Watson steps away. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
And 1.
Now Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Texans, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.